there, YouTube, and welcome one and all to yet another evening of sim racing. This week we are racing in the GPVWC World GT series, and we are at the relatively new to myself track, which is Brno. Situated in the Czech Republic, it is a surprisingly technical course. I would say probably one of the most technical I have ever had to drive, with corners which come in pairs which punish you if you get to our first part on the second part. So further on is going to be a test of driver technique, skill, as well as strategy. Now, to join me as always, I have a motley crew of lovely gentlemen who I will now introduce. Make sure the audio is playing. There we go. So I will say that again because I don't think you heard any of that. So racing alongside myself at the six asses.
Six asses?
For God's sake, Law! I'm already off my stride. We haven't even done anything yet. Excellent. Right, joining me at the six axis racing, driving the Chevrolet Corvette, I have Mr. Philip Morby. Say hello, sir.
Evening.
Yeah, good start. Well done. And of course, joining us in the call, as normal with the sim racing stuff, we have the star drivers of Laurentian Grand Prix. We have Mr. Tom Jacobs. Say hello, sir.
I would have said Mike's first since he's the better driver, but
Oh,
hello.
shut it!
Come on, you got more points than me in the standings, and you are basically number one driver.
I've done more races. Alright. Anyway.
And as you've just heard, Mr. Michael Ballard. Say hello, sir.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening, one and all. Now, the situation is quite dynamic, I think is the best way to describe it.
Lovely and hot.
Lovely and hot, which is killing our tyres, which is excellent. Just what we want today. It's a weirdly technical track, and yeah, as I mentioned, it will punish the odd mistake. I'll get to showing off the course in a moment. But more interesting, I think, in this race, and guys, feel free to chip in to agree, disagree, and whatever else, is going to be the strategy. And the weather's going to play into this. Not because it's raining, but because it's hot, and it's going to cook the tire.
I was going to say a torrential monsoon halfway through, just to
Well, it's like 30% of there being rain, but if it does rain, there's going to be 0% rain. So if it's
rain, 0% rain.
It's 30% likely to rain, but it's not going to rain if it does rain, if you know what I mean.
So basically what the rain's going to do, it's going to stop about 6 inches on the ground and go...
What I probably should have said, it's going to be at 0% wetness.
Yes.
That's probably what I should have said.
It's going to hit the track and instantly dry up.
Yeah, well, at these temperatures, yeah.
Anyway, because of the higher heat than we were expecting, I think that's fair to say, tires are going to go away in a big way. And expect 2 stops. I think that's the first time we will have seen 2 stops a race, unless, of course, you've had some form of incident.
Yeah,
which
me and Silverstone.
Well, me at Bathurst. And actually, I think in general, keep an eye out for the attrition rate, because I think it is going to be quite high.
4 minutes 40, Chuggy, just to let you know.
Yes. Although we're meant to start qualifying in 1 minute, hence I would have gone.
I'll be back in a sec. Just need bathroom.
Right, classy. Yeah, the nature of the course, it's quick and it's flowing, and there's a lot of sliding. Put frankly, again, part of the reason the tires are going to go away. So it's going to be interesting to see who can hold on to the car, basically, as best as possible. Now, without further ado, let's have a quick gander at the track, since we're not going to qualify. Woo! So we are, of course, riding on board with myself for this. If you want other perspectives and official, if you will, commentary, you'll be able to find that at gpvwc.com. And I think it's /broadcast. Please correct me if I'm wrong with that. But proper broadcast and everything else is glorious. Anyway, so this is Brno, and what you have just seen is turn 1, and this is turn 2. And this is what I mean about pairs. So you've got a fairly, open left, and immediately a right. And you'll notice I'm all over the place. Again, temperature's not being there. a slight rise. You get it wrong, you get on this dirt, you're in the wall on the right-hand side.
I'm
We
back.
come into Sector 2, which it kicks off with a deceptively tight, I think it's fair to say, right-hander, followed by a little quick sort of flick right, and then a sort of very tight, has to be said, left-hand hairpin, which I've done terribly there. Then followed by another little pair of corners, a quick left and right. Note how they're not really corners. They're kind of a bit of a turn, then straight, then a bit of a turn. Almost double apex. Anyway, once you get through that little section, a quick blast along this little straight into a lovely right-hander. I think it's my favourite corner on the whole course. You can just get the line absolutely spot on and basically accelerate for most of it. Then up to another little pair of corners. Now we're going uphill. This curb here is a killer. You will see many cars touch it. In fact, I didn't. And the back gets away and it's all pandemonium. Anyway, as we go up to the top of the hill, we're about to finish the lap. Another pair of corners. Another third gear corner. And we get through these to get onto the start-finish straight. Average lap times around a 55, 56. The quick guys, they're doing 54. They're going to walk a bit.
Sorry.
The mic's being one. No, barely so.
You're just in the 54s, mate.
Doesn't
Hey.
50.
Yeah. I know what you're gonna say.
I was 2 tenths up in this middle sector and I lost it there, so I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah.
I would have been 4 tenths in, but
Anyway,
do I have to go around? No.
advancing towards qualifying. I'm now on a relatively quick lap. Let's see what I can do now the car's warm. This little rise here just kicks the car out just like that. One moment of, oh, and there goes the car ahead of me. Oh no, and it's back. Just the
That was Phil ahead of you.
Well,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
Slightly worrying.
There goes the server. Time for qualifying, but nope. That was just Phil pulling away from me. But we have 1 hour of racing. We're
Yep.
looking perhaps around 30 laps, maybe a little less, depending, of course, on the pit stops.
Oh yeah, because of course usually it's like 31, 32 laps with one pit stop, which takes around 40 seconds. With 2, you've pretty much taken off 1 to 2 laps off, aren't you?
Indeed.
feels hell for us. What?
Then Mr. Cooper feeling quite confident for the race ahead.
Well, he's 10th, I'm 12th. I can catch him.
First he's Alpha, now he's Omega.
As John Hickard said that.
Yeah.
I've got that all wrong, look at that.
Yeah, so I went all sideways.
Yeah, it's quite annoying because I have done a 55.5. Haven't been able to recreate that in this temperature, which is highly frustrating, but oh well. Worst has happened at sea. Anyway, so that's a very quick sort of hot lap. That was a 57, that was terrible.
57.54.
Alright,
But
here we go then.
that's the course.
Well, looks of it, yeah. Best of luck, lads.
Indeed, so we're just going to move into qualifying in a
Yeah.
moment.
I need a pesh.
Okay, my
Mike's needs
RF scan is
with his
working.
ladder. And I'll be keeping an eye on the chat in the breaks where I can. Any questions? You know, we've got Spa and everything this weekend and all sorts of driver movement. For instance, Vettel's dyed his hair. Bless
What?
him.
What colour has he dyed his hair?
Blonde.
Oh god.
Isn't he already blonde?
Yeah, but
Not really. It was more of a
he's kind
hazel.
of like a blonde / brunette mix.
Okay.
Anyway, so we are just waiting for a few drivers to complete their practice times. That will round out the end of practice 1, and then, of course, we'll move on to qualifying. So, guys, I've given my little spiel about how I feel with the course and all the rest. Agree, disagree, discuss.
I do not like the track at all. I want more variation than just, oh look, it's third gear. What's the next corner? Third gear again. But you know, I'd like some kind of like fast 5 gear corners and then some slow, maybe 2, maybe first gear hairpins. You know, not just third 90-degree corners, 90-degree corners, 90-degree corners. But yeah, That's what I think of it anyway.
What about Phil?
Very wide. Having come from Bathurst, where you got 13th. I believe you got 13th.
I
Yeah,
got 13th. Yes.
So this is an interesting. We have well, you don't really have a problem. You have a target that's achievable.
Yeah, 12.
What positions have you finished in the 3 races you have raced?
I have finished 15th, 14th, and 13th. Can you guys guess where I want to go next?
15th again. Restart the cycle.
See, I have a slight problem where in the 3 races I've finished, I've gone 27th, 17th, and then 7th, which means technically tonight I need to finish minus 3rd, which has a slight issue.
So technically you need to be the 3rd person out.
Yes, that's the only way.
No, that's bad.
That's the only way you can physically get that strategy is by going out first. No, well, 3rd. And who's still going round?
I don't know. I honestly don't know who could be going round at this point.
So it's Martin Palm.
Mike
it's a very
Palm.
wide truck.
Martin Palm.
Martin Palm.
Yeah.
Why did I hear Mike?
There
I
we go.
have no idea.
I don't have a 20-foot neck. Sorry, it just
Session
you're putting the other
has
top.
been lifted.
And there we go. So we're now entering qualification. That's great.
The track temperature is 32 degrees.
Still pretty warm.
Overcast. Still worrying.
It's not
Who's
overcast.
going out first?
Yeah.
Screw that.
Yes.
I'm going to stare at him and I'm going to
Actually-
watch him.
If we get out now, we'll have the cooler track, which means we'll probably have better tyres for our fast lap. Oh no, she's gone up to 34 degrees. Screw that. We're waiting.
Oh,
No, it was still having a little test. Who's got out?
Van Voort, and you got Ron Squire.
right. Well, let's find
Right.
Mr. Squire as he
He is
Are you
24th.
really,
goes round the
really?
course here. Where is he?
Really?
List. Where is he in my list? There he is.
I mean, that car actually looks quite nice, the Kinku,
Yeah, it does.
even though he's going off track.
Track.
Yeah.
Good
A little
start.
bit worn cutting. No, it's a very nice, clean. It's clearly inspired by the Cypriot flag. Hope I got that right. Just you watch. I've just made a huge
Probably just
international
completely
faux pas.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you guys see what Royce Roten put in the chat?
No.
Oh, because he probably whispered it to me.
Ah.
Yeah, he put EO. Yeah, I don't know what it is.
That makes sense.
Uh,
Makes complete sense.
Of course.
Mr. Cooper has already arrived on track. Oh God.
Good lord. So we've got Mr. Squire obviously doing his lap, and it looks like we've got a 4:30 behind him, who's not hanging around.
Van der Voort,
Van der Voort.
You do know, by
Yes.
the way, Squire's got the Welsh flag on his car.
Yes.
because he's Welsh.
Why the Cypriot? Well, am I missing something? Or
He's driving for a Greek team.
Okay, that makes okay.
Oh. Van der Voort's decided to back off a little bit. I think
Yeah, he's having a bit of
trying
time.
to yeah.
Not a bad
that's not you,
plan.
Mr.
That's
Joey, that's
quite
gone out, is it?
extreme tyre warming.
No, it's Willis.
That's Willis. I saw WYO. I thought, wait, what?
Hey,
Very
I forgot I had the track map.
This is a valid point. Track map on.
With Squire, Van der Voort, one of the Coopers. No, actually, both Coopers are out.
Felix has gone out. Cooper's
Sumalis,
gone out.
Fiddock,
Sumalis, Willis,
Hicken.
Wetty. They've
Yeah.
all gone out.
Who's Mac? I'm gonna go with
Back in a second, guys.
McLean, John McLean.
Here
Right,
comes
Squire
Squire on his hot lap,
has-
taking it quite gently.
Who's Ham? Harley Hamnet. He's out as well.
And you can actually see, probably for the first time perhaps, what the actual shape of the track is like. Just below 5.4 kilometers in length. It's a long old place. Oh, a little bit of long.
Actually, hang on.
But that's all right.
lucky
It
on
says
that
on my GitHub 5,393 meters.
Yes.
So it's 5 kilometers.
5,393, yeah.
Yeah. Bloody
Five-
hell, that's a long
5
track.
kilometers, 400 meters.
Oh, he's taken that tightly. Good God.
Oh dear, never mind. Anyway,
Cooper's on his move to doing his lap.
so let's see if we can find him, shall we? Oh, that's
Just going around the first corner.
SLS there.
I'll have a look at Squire, see what happens.
Indeed, if you could shout out times as they happen.
Yep. I've
Right,
scrolled.
he's
Here,
going across the line as we go.
Currently, top driver, top of the tree. They is it Simink? What is it?
Sitting, yeah.
Simcraft.
Simcraft.
Simcraft Midnight.
Yeah,
What have I
they
missed?
have won the constructors already. We've got another, 3 rounds, including this one.
Yeah.
They've sewn that one up, but the drivers still to play for. Mr. Cooper,
Just.
March. See, I'm just watching this car, and it's so rigid. So, it's very little roll at all.
Hmm.
I think Ron Squire is just about across the second sector.
I mean, look at that turn in.
He's now in the final sector.
He's...
The Ferrari looks very pointy.
Hmm?
The Ferrari
Oh.
looks very pointy.
I just remember I need to do my race setup, don't I? Because it's parked firmly.
Indeed.
Yeah, very set up, that fuel out.
Nearly went out with the wrong one.
So that BMW is...
And Ron Squire does a 202.
2.
Oh, what? Did I miss something?
He didn't
What was
spin, and then Van
Van
der
der Voort.
Oh,
Voort
Cooper's
58.
got off! That was
Yeah.
all 4 off. I mean, I don't think he'll gain anything from that,
Is
but
this Jake or Alex Cooper?
Alex.
Yeah.
Alex Cooper. Jake
Jake
Cooper does a
Cooper,
55.5.
55.5.
I like it.
55.7
Cooper.
Hicken.
57.
And across the line.
55.0 for Alex Cooper.
So he lost a bit there.
Still a good time nonetheless. Next one is whoever Mac is. Oh, it's Poetti, I think that's next.
So I believe that Mr. Poetti here was the quickest Corvette.
Yeah, he did. He was. That's a 58 for John McLean.
He'll go
58.5.
pole. Right.
55.03, only by 21 thousandths.
Wow. Very close.
Mike,
Very
do you think you could get him?
No.
No. I had a lot of faith.
I'll
in
give
you
it a go. but I don't think so.
You can
gonna say,
Cooper getting creative here.
I
don't know
put
if
10
they're
quid on you.
their
That's a
laps, but-
202.4 for Ben Willett.
Ooh!
Crashy?
Not crashy. If they're on their laps, they're just holding each other up.
Who's that?
Dixon Fiddick.
Cooper and Hicken having a real old...
I know they've finished their laps.
That would be why. They're doing a bit of formation drift.
We have a 55.1 for Fiddick and a 56.0 for Sumalis.
Who's just parked the car. And oh, look. There's my car, I think. And Bill would be just somehow.
And then we have Harley Hamner, who has done a 58.1.
So I don't know what we're looking in terms of the time, guys, but I think we should possibly be thinking about heading out.
We've got just under 10 minutes, just over 9.
Plenty of cars yet to complete their laps. This is what...
So is this David Junt? He goes pole with a
Junt takes the
54.8.
pole, provisional pole, with just over 9
And that
minutes
is
remaining.
No, it's not Sven de Vries.
Now let's follow Johnson here in the Corvette.
Looking for some.
Trying to find a fancy camera angle.
I suppose just come on to start his lap.
I'm watching Perry Vink in a very plain yellow Lamborghini. Looks like he just bought it from the dealership and just kind of turned up.
Oh.
And put a big spoiler on
You can do that.
it.
James Johnson.
That was nice through there.
I'll probably be going out with 5 minutes remaining.
So I'm going to be heading out any time now, to be honest.
The track temperature has dropped by 1 degree.
Awesome. So I think I'll watch Mr. Johnson here across the line, and I will head out.
I'm just trying to find Johnson on the thing.
Well held.
Oh, there
That's
he is.
what this track will do. A little slide, and you're off into the Armco. Or into another car.
And Schroten.
Oh, he's gone well wide.
Right. I think it may be time.
Right, well, in our
Dixon,
time-honoured
a 59.5.
in our time-honoured tradition, we will now shut up as we all
Yeah.
complete our laps, and we will talk when the last one crosses the line. Good
Who's that,
luck,
Dundee?
gentlemen.
Best of luck, gentlemen.
Who's last?
It'll
Oh, no,
probably
I'm
be
not-
me.
Well, I'm not going out until 5 minutes remaining.
That'll be Tom then. Right,
Real field is enabled.
here we go.
Best of luck.
That was a 156.78.
Done.
Everyone done?
Yep.
Where are we then, gents?
8th.
13th.
18th.
16th.
Okay, so
We be
Three of us
close.
yeah, 3 of us are in the double digits.
But cracking lap there, Mikes. Well done. So I don't think we got
Although I
too
thought I was
much
gonna
to
have a
wait
heart
on.
attack.
Just on Mr. Clont.
I got a
Yes.
bit of a twitch out of the final corner of Sector 1.
Yeah, my middle sector was terrible. I lost it twice.
Probably my best lap so
Well,
far.
good
And
time
also,
to do it.
yeah, and
Great
I'm
time.
also 4 temps off the next guy, so I'm not really too bothered. I'm not thinking, oh, I could be on quicker there, because finding 4 temps after doing your fastest laps is quite difficult.
So is this Clont completing or starting his lap?
Completing.
Right.
And
So-
he went.
No, oh, just ahead of me. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, quite a bit ahead.
I'm just going to drive back to the pits.
That's kind of good, because that means I'm not directly behind you, Matt.
Well, I've got the bright yellow Lamborghini alongside, and Mr. Toyka.
I have Mr. Schroten in front of me, and then Mr. Fiddick.
Oh my!
I have done
Schumanis and Hansen.
Oh, no, I'm finding the base of it.
And yet again, Mr. Hicken shows his class.
Technically, I'm still on track, so so I haven't.
But a
I've
superb
returned
lap
back to the pits.
there from Mr. Junt
Back in second, I need food.
by 2 thousandths. Yep, thousandths of a
So
second.
is Junt on pole?
He is indeed from Sven de Vries, from Alessandro Potti for the Corvettes, get in there, and Mr. Alex Cooper is on the second row of the grid. So that wraps up qualification, and we will now transition into a warm-up, and we will go
Where's his teammate?
there. I don't know, actually. I can't see him in the standings either. He might be a one-man band.
Even
tonight.
here.
Well, well, well.
Oh, I start 13th.
Yeah. Franz Lopez is not here. Oh, I can't have a good race with him again now then. No.
Oh. Well, it's going to be close at the top, and I think the midfield's going to have a good old ding-dong today.
So Mike's is 8th. I'm 13th.
Oh,
Juggy, you're
Cooper behind me.
17th.
Yes, because Vink left and came
Oh.
back.
No, he's still qualified ahead of you.
Yes. Yeah, but he wasn't in the standings when we read him out.
And then Phil, you're 20th.
Gone down a
There we
bit.
go then.
Well,
Right,
wrong.
so we're
This
now
is
into the warm-up. I'll
gonna
be back in
set my
just a
fuel.
moment. You guys chat amongst yourselves.
Right, we're still
Oh.
going with the setup we said Mike's, right?
Wee wee.
Yeah, it should be right.
Oh, wow, have you seen the temperature?
22
blimey.
degrees.
Oh my!
Wow, that's dropped a
Oh.
bit.
Lots of cars. Lots of cars.
Might as well get some practice in while we can. Whoa!
That's what I needed.
Oh, I still got my pen
Oh,
lever
well
on.
done,
Yes, I'm
Hicken.
fine. And Fly goes off the track. Oh, he nearly went off the track at turn 1. 'cause
Hicken came out the pits and just
Come
took
on.
3 of our noses off.
Everyone's taking each other out.
Cooper hit me up the backside.
It's 10-minute warm up, isn't it? Oh, there's a bonnet. Oh, I've just hit. Hopefully I don't get a puncture.
Oh, there's a proper race going on ahead of me, and I'm not getting involved.
Righto, gents. What's going on?
It's
Racing
22
already.
degrees track, 22 degrees track, 16 ambient.
Well, plot twist.
Plot twist, you can one stop. But
We
this
could.
Let's see
you'd only
what's-
be able to do that if this is like this in the race.
Yeah.
Do you risk putting all that extra, what effectively is 20 litres? I'm not. I'm going to 2 stop.
Yeah, I think we are. Oh, I am as well.
What, 2 stopping?
Yes, I think that's probably.
Safest bet.
Well, we see. Right, tell you what, I know what I'm going to do.
I'm having a good little race here with everyone else.
I'm going to find you then. Where are you?
They're just going across the start finish line.
Oh my, yes, look at this.
This car does feel pretty good with quite a bit of fuel in.
Ooh, nice and. Wow, I'm surprised you could get 2
off
around
of
there.
me!
How about that? That's all right.
What?
Nice outside pass. So I don't think there's going to be any way through that corner. He says as Fiddick just scoots up on the inside.
So I run away.
Yeah, it's the way to do it.
Oh, what practice starts?
That is a very valid idea.
I just got to check my pedals quickly. Make
I
sure.
can't decide whether to do my clutch start or normal start.
I'm doing clutch start. I've always have done. What am I doing? What am I looking at? Digital clutch rate. Yes, that's meant to be at 100%, not 50. That would be why the thing didn't feel right.
Get out of the way for this fella.
Oh god, that's actually worse.
Really
Pesky
can't
grass,
decide.
it will.
Matt, you doing a left
Oh, there goes
right-handed
Schroten.
one? Yeah, can you come in next to me? I'm on the straight. I need to practice. Do somebody do a clutch start against me doing my normal style.
Okay, I'll do a clutch against you.
Park up next to me, my friend. Do like a.
Is
wanna
that
talk-
right for you?
Yeah. You count us down because you can let go at the same time.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I was going to say Morby spun
Yeah.
better.
You managed to get the full away in this car.
Hello, lads.
Evening, gent. I mean, I saw a lot.
Goodbye, lads.
Yeah.
Just spun on the curb like you did in practice.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing with this place. It looks innocent enough, but it's actually going to kill you.
It's innocent as Furby.
Oh
Yes.
god, no,
We're grim.
no. I've spun again.
You're right, Mikes.
Was. Cooper beat my time.
Oh. I warn you, Phil, I've got the... Ooh, hello.
You've got the ooh, hello.
No way through there, old friend. I should say current friend. What am I about? Oh, you've got me there. Look at that. Spooked me and everything.
I don't like this pit entry. If you kind of commit to it before you do the final turn.
Yep.
It's going to be interesting being behind someone who's going to pit because you're going to
Yeah.
take a tight line like them and then whack. Oh, I didn't know you were pitting.
Also, it's good that our pit lane garage is right at the end.
Yep, it is indeed. But once we've had a bit of luck with our draw. So a bit of discussion about if it's going to be a rolling or standing. It's definitely going to be standing, I
I'll
hope.
be standing.
It's always been standing. Why should it
That-
change? It might be because people might need to start on the actual corner.
Possibly.
There's not that many. There's 30.
Did it in Bathurst, you could do it here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And by the way, you won't be starting at it on the corner. It's all on the straight.
Yeah. If anything, it may even be 3 or 4 wide in the straight. Quite a wide circuit.
Okay, this is encouraging in terms of the temperature.
Oh God, Cooper.
Oh, Cooper, a gentleman and a scholar. He's not what he is.
Yeah, he's not in the dictionary under that, isn't he?
So, if any of you are wondering about what spectacular race format you're about to see, it is a 1 hour endurance. no mandated pit stops. It's just get to the line, or do as many laps, I should say, within the hour, and you will win. Points go back to 15th. I need to concentrate when I'm going through that. Points go back to 15th, and it's going to be a real, I think, war of attrition. You've seen a number of little mistakes just in this little warm-up, and we're not even pushing.
I am.
Thank you for proving me wrong, gents.
Well, you've always got to push in these cars because then you know how far you can go before the car
But
spins.
this is my only second practice with fuel in my car. So,
All right, that was a
When was your last
2,
practice? Yesterday, was it?
0.
no, when you and I both done it at the same
Oh,
time.
yeah.
So unfortunately, I've had no time to do any practice with fuel in the car, really. I've done a couple of half stints, but not a full one.
I haven't done a full stint. It's more about doing one long stint and kind of calculating from there.
Indeed.
Who needs to waste time when you got math?
Well, math is all well and good, but it's all theoretical. Practice is always a different beast. Much like the fact I found out I'm only using about a third of my steering wheel.
Oh, what is it set to 200 degrees?
Well, it's set to 900, I think. And, well, I don't turn the wheel 900 degrees. I maybe turn it 90. I may as well set it so it's...
And then turn the steering lock down.
Yeah.
That's what I've done.
So there is the potential of a new series on the horizon. We might mention it at the end. And I discovered that thanks to a little demo run for that. But more on that perhaps later. Anyway, final minute and a bit before we go to race. Temperature very cold, actually. Much colder than we expect to race. So gentlemen, any final thoughts before we get ready to take on this race course?
Don't bin it.
Yeah.
That is a
pretty much-
very good, valid, and I think complimentary thought.
If you think you're going to spin, you're probably going to spin.
Indeed. Thankfully, I have been visited by the Drift Sensei of the United Kingdom,
Who's he?
Mr. Philip Morby. That man can hold slides which no one else could.
I just realised I'm not wearing my TSA shirt.
Well, you shouldn't be.
I've
It's not
got
racing for TSA tonight.
Oh yeah, fair point. I'll save that for
That was
The
a
next series.
157.04.
I forgot to have my Kimmy nap as
Oh.
well.
That hurt.
Yeah, what was this about him having a nap?
Before what Kimi Räikkönen?
Oh, away I go. Bonk.
Kimi Räikkönen having a nap.
Yes.
Apparently before one of the races or something, he was just asleep for several hours. And he
Why
woke
not?
up like 20 minutes before the race or something. Something like that.
Oh, well, fair enough.
I did it for the last Formula Challenge race. Why not?
It's funny because I found that by doing a bit of sim racing and then going bowling, I was godlike. No, true story. So I was doing some practice. I think it must have been for GRC. This was a few months ago. It was a Friday, day off, lovely. Did some racing, it was good. Went bowling in the evening with work chums and boom, boom, strike
Oh,
158. My best ever bowling game.
Here we go, lads. Well, looks of
Oh,
it.
so yes, indeed.
Best of luck.
I'm chilling in my crib.
Are you?
Well, did anyone actually see the replay of me coming in?
No.
No, hang on.
Flipping yellow Lamborghini decides to spin right next to me. Well, okay.
Oh yeah, right in front of you.
Yeah.
We're just going to crack open the replay here.
That was good.
Did you see it?
What I will say is that is lovely done into your box. And where's the yellow Lamborghini?
It was quite good to watch.
I just see the tyre mark and there he is.
It's a bit like, okay.
Well, that's adequate parking, I guess. And oop, there
Yeah.
he goes.
Ooh, Mr. Cooper's still going round at speed. It's him.
Oh,
Anyway,
not good for a 1 hour endurance. Your neck just kind of goes spasm.
that's a valid point. I'm just going to take on some...
Light.
Yeah.
Light is on. And window as well. I don't want moths in my room.
That was a good point. Moths can go away. Don't like
Damn.
them.
There we go. Curtains closed. Moths eliminated.
Up window.
Moss foiled by a
Yes.
veil of
Oh,
tapestry.
bugger! He's closed the goddamn window. How are we going to
Better
get it?
eat it.
Top Gear. Oh no, we'll have to go around.
Where did Mr. Hardwick qualify? Did anyone actually notice?
No.
Oh no!
I didn't see him qualify. Oh,
Ah,
maybe
he has
because
arrived.
he has arrived, therefore he hasn't qualified. Okay, well I wondered why I was.
But yeah, Ben Willis is at the back.
Yeah, but probably because he wasn't here to begin with.
No. If he hadn't qualified, he'd be at the back of the grid.
Yeah, he will be at the back of the bid.
Bid?
The
Bid?
bid?
Yeah,
Bid.
it's bid.
You're doing very well with this whole
My
bird
English
thing.
language skills have gone down the crapper.
He's trying to combine or he's trying to say one word after another quickly, and it's just combining them together.
Yes, read that one,
Well, that-
guys. Good luck at the
Why is
start.
it
Hello.
gases?
Good
Have
luck.
fun,
and
be
let's
careful.
careful.
Best of luck. Let's have weather.
You're-
22 degrees.
Matt, we're going 57 meters, correct?
Yep.
Right. Mike's
Sausage.
plan.
Same as usual.
Oh
No!
no! No!
29% wet.
Oh no!
We
have not tried this.
I'm out on grid on slicks.
Yes, am I?
I've just
Can I
jumped
change?
wet.
Are you allowed to change?
I
Oh,
have.
wait, it stopped.
So I press escape and then go wet.
Well, you've got 13 seconds if you want to do it.
I'm staying on
Exit
slicks.
monitor.
I've made my.
No,
It
I'm
stopped
going
raining.
wet.
It's slowing down.
Not according to my tool here.
Tom, what does yours say quickly?
I'm staying on wet.
Wet online on the racing line 28%, 27%. Wet
Going
offline
down.
29%.
I think you
Oh,
have to go
mate.
on wet.
I got stopped from the back. Still in the grid.
You didn't get on the grid.
No.
Oh no!
Oh man. Nah, this is wet enough for wet.
Yep, there's Mike's in the pit lane. Good
Yeah.
lord, we were not expecting this. Weather forecasters, why hast thou forsaken us?
That's why they said please be careful, because they knew this was coming.
But the thing is, the weather, it was meant to be 0%. So, something's gone horribly wrong. I don't think they've implemented the weather because I didn't see anything in the SimSync.
Can I join? I can't leave, can I? I have to stay here.
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Oh well.
That
Well,
yellow
the
card
track
just
is
disappeared.
drying out.
Yeah, it's drying out. The racing line is now at 25%, offline 28.
I think we get our wetness indicator tells us the racing line. And mine's at
Yeah.
25.
Yeah, well, I've updated to the new GitHub.
Yeah,
Wait, hold on. Can I go back in? Because my engine's going to cook itself.
Yeah, you can basically come out as soon as we kind of get there.
Okay,
Right,
this is
so what do I do?
throwing
Press
everything.
exit to monitor.
Turn your engine off if you can.
How
Or
do I do that?
Stall the engine. You've got ignition mapped, haven't you?
No, not that I know of.
Uh-oh.
Turn down your boost setting.
Oh,
Yeah, I've done that to 1.
This is going to be very interesting.
my heart is literally in my mouth.
I think it's in with all of us now.
you've got some medical problems, that's true.
Hard
But
with-
it's-
What can I say?
Knocks out.
Visited Roger.
I am a bit worried because I've not actually tried.
I have not driven a lap in the wet around this racecourse.
The thing is, it wasn't predicted wet.
It wasn't
So-
predicted at all.
Oh my goodness.
I'm struggling to get any heat in the tyres as well.
Screw here. I'm just looking 22%, so it's already down to kind of slick territory.
Well,
Really?
20%
Yeah.
is the wet, slick.
Oh, who's that? Who's gone off?
Oh dear, here we go. It was Junt. He's quit. He's probably
No,
gone
somebody
into the
else.
pit lane.
He's going to start from the
it
pit
was
lane. He's going to start from the pit lane. It's down to 21%.
The devil is this? Another car's just stopped.
Cooper's hit the wall.
Liver.
It's madness! Oh, that's professional, Mr. Cooper. Oh gosh. Concentrate on yourself.
So in this case, then I suppose the green light goes once everyone's passed. Am I
Yes.
right?
Once everyone's
Yeah.
past the first sector.
First sector.
Once the person in first goes past the first sector. That's how
Wow.
it goes.
So I've got to wait a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, there's been a crash at the back! Oh, somebody's going into the pits. Somebody's going into the pits. Sorry, I just saw somebody
Several
flying around. I was
cars
like,
are ducking into the pits.
Right, here we go, lads.
fuck, guys.
Best of luck.
Have fun, we think.
You hope.
Watch.
Wow, you can't even see the cars.
Oh gosh, he just tapped the back of me. That was that.
Hickens off.
Understeer.
Oh! Hoity almost spun. There's already a drying line forming.
Oh, we got cars off.
That's Sumalis. Cool, this is so dodgy.
This is dodgy. Being eaten alive now.
Whoa, 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 okay.
That yellow car's good in the wet.
I've had to turn my boost mapping down. I don't want to risk the tyres spinning up.
Good shout. Uh-oh. Rud. Come on.
Someone lost their tyre.
Someone was in the pits. Sven de Vries.
On it.
Track wetness 13%.
Yep. Kudos to those on the dries. They've displayed a blinder.
Yeah.
All right, that was a 2:29.71.
Matt, your pit thing's a my thing. Now what?
Oh. I don't know. You're going to have to wait. No, you
Oh,
can't
yeah.
rub alongside me. Crap.
Damn it. Didn't know you'd gone in. You told me.
Well, sorry, I didn't see you.
No, but you were ahead. I've lost this now then.
Keep going. You don't know what's going to happen next.
It's not going to rain with blue skies like that.
Still wet offline, mate.
I like I'm putting power down on wets. No, badly wrong for me.
Oh, wow. Sovic gone. Kuetti gone. It's game on. He says. Grip, where are you?
So I need it to rain about now. It's not going to happen. But I'm going to hold up. Oh, actually, I'm not going to hold them up. I'm racing with them. Sod it. I'm going to play a major factor in who's going to win this race.
8%, not like 25.
Oh yeah, it's down to 8% now.
It feels.
Oh,
No, but-
the track just got a bit darker on my screen. Yeah, well, remember, if you go offline, it's still 24% offline.
Oh, Lord. Problem is, it's not wet enough for the wets to work. They're so icy, even on the water.
I thought the crossover point for wets was like 35%.
20. Ooh, chaos.
I can't drive. I'm struggling to hell.
I think
Not
we all
alone.
are, mate.
That's it. I'm done. I'm completely done. I've got off again. And this is on a dry line. I'm going to be lapped.
Oh, come on. Hammett just took me out. Well, no, it's like, fuck off.
That was a 2:56.6.
Right.
I can't. No. What is going on? It's 4%. Come on.
I've just lapped my first car. 25th place from squad. Off that.
Oh, come on. Really, Con?
Ben Willis is in the pits.
Yep.
Same with John McLean.
Still no turn.
The Schroten brothers the Schrotens are having a good fight up ahead.
Tom, what's the offline wetness at?
Hang on, I'll just go around this corner, I'll tell you. 22%.
Okay.
Online, 0.
All right, that was a 2:04.09.
Come on, car. Come on. Quicker, quicker, quicker.
People are just lapping Ron Squire.
You're going to be lapping me next. Because I ain't got grip.
Doesn't look like the rain anytime soon, does it?
No, it doesn't. It would have been useful to have like a race outlook almost.
It's
Beacons out.
pathetic the way they do this. It really is.
The thing is, what they do is they grab the weather for the day, and then they add the random variable to it.
So it's obviously going to rain.
Yeah, it's.
Stupid.
I just don't
Stick
think
it to the way the weather is in the day of that place. Simple.
I just think that they didn't actually implement the weather in time. Either that or they didn't do it correctly, because otherwise it wouldn't. With the random thing, it wouldn't have rained.
Either way, we've got it. We've got to
Yeah.
make the best of it.
Come on, car.
Just seen a wheel.
Yeah.
All right, that was a 2:03.06.
Tom, what's the offline now? Because I'm seriously still
Twen-
slipping and
twen-
sliding.
20.
Bill, you're in 15th.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere. Not backwards. I've still got wets on.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, messed me up. I had to do something, just hoped it rained, but it paid off.
That's it. I'm finished.
Keep going, Chief. You never know what will
I've
happen.
spun twice in 2 corners. Angry at myself, really, to be honest.
Holding this guy up for you at least.
That worked.
This is where I
Whoa.
should be, but not 21st.
You're not going to be able to get me round here though. No, he's come back, I think.
Going for an outtake on the wet line. I could have braked a bit later.
This is like weirdly intense.
Come on, car!
Careful, careful, careful. I'll give you space. Thank you.
Well, looks like Rotation's on
All
wets.
right, that was a 2-0.
Oh, here he comes.
1-4.
Careful. I'm in full fuel saving, Bill. Full fuel saving. I recommend you do the same.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same along the lines now.
So the tyre temperatures are very good, so is the wear. I think we're on for plan A.
Okay. Let's be honest, it's obvious what I thought. Sorry. How long have we done? 15 minutes, so we got another. Trying to work how much fuel I'm going to need.
At my current rate, I'll easily get there. You will too.
You better pick the fuck up, Schroeder, mate, because I'll tell you, I've just let you through just for you to be this slow on me. Oh, car, please.
Oh, come on. I'll go in now then. Let's do my splitter. Uh, 20 laps, 20 laps, 40 minutes,
All
need
right,
more
that
fuel.
was a 2-0-1.34.
Ah, no. Oh, ow. Tapped the wall, lost the tyre. I'm out.
Oh no, seriously?
Yep.
Well, were you the third retire?
I'm just thinking my car's still going.
Yeah, you will be able to, it's just you won't be able to get it repaired. And unfortunately, I
try.
haven't set the car up stiff enough to allow you to do that, I'm afraid, oh boy.
Yeah, I've just seen the wheel. I've just hit the wheel.
But we're not supposed to do that.
You must be top 5, Tom.
I am
Sixth.
actually 6th.
Oh well, there you go. Keep going, Chief.
I have faith in their repairing abilities.
Our boys are good, but we can only give them so many ball bonds.
Oh. No, he's dead. Oh well, that was rubbish. And no, because there's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, hang on, they're laps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 retirements so far.
Unlucky then.
I'm going to finish 23rd. Wasn't concentrating getting up the hill.
Well, if you'd be willing to shout out data and times and whatnot, that'd be very useful,
Oh.
I think, for all of us.
He's just gone off the game.
Jumped off.
Doesn't the live timing work?
Or on the website.
Yeah.
I was doing sim a lot. I suppose I do.
All right, that was a 2:00.69.
What's the wetness like, Tom, old boy?
17% offline.
Yep. Found that out.
I'm losing time to Schroten a bit.
I'm not. I'm gaining on the fucking idiot, and I let him through. That's what peeves me off. This is where I should be, not in 18th.
Whew.
All right, that was a 2:00.56.
Come on, concentrate.
You really cannot see the brake lights in those Ferraris.
No. Ooh, I'm a dog. Woof.
Yeah. Oh, don't tease him. Ooh. Close to hitting Fuller then.
That was a 2:01.37.
I start winding it up. Just dropping time now, being too cautious.
That's what I'm doing as well.
Come on, car.
Sorry about the dog barking.
That's alright. Bit of variety into your sim racing. You don't get this anywhere else.
Wait, Mike's when you're planning on pitting. Is Mike's there?
What?
When you're planning on pitting.
4 laps time.
Okay, I'm pitting this lap then.
Don't forget I already pitted.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because you spun, didn't you?
What? Where are you guys on? Because I've just gone. To
I've just gone round turn 1.
No, where? As in tyre.
56.
Really?
But
Wow.
it's the fuel.
Ah.
I'll only just have enough to finish this lap.
So what's the offline wetness
13%.
Coming down.
Yeah, because people aren't driving on it, it's not getting soaked up. Or moved
Can't
across.
blame them, it's awful.
Mm.
Yeah.
Is
Very
it me or is it
disappointing.
getting darker in Sector 2?
Yeah.
It did for a little bit.
That was a 1:59.83.
Oh my god.
It's got a bit darker in Sector 1 now. Don't want an encore, please. So Silverstone was enough drama for me, thank you very much.
But this is the thing I've just noticed. It's like all World GT races have to have rain in them.
At first didn't.
That's true actually, I just thought about that, but the majority of them had. It's just like, can't you just have a few races where it's just strictly sunny?
Crap. So, what's the back?
I'm in the pits for 47 seconds. There goes De Vries, Cooper, Fiddock. Back out in 12th.
Nicely done. Ahead of me.
All right, that was a 2:05.17.
If I can correct all these guys up ahead, I have to stop again.
Yeah,
I don't, I've put enough fuel into last.
nice. To lap Squire again. Blue flags, we're on. Oh. Now you're going to have to give it up on the wet bit. And look, see? Just let me burn the dry. 3. What's the wetness like, Tom?
10%.
Nice.
Starting to get grey again.
All right, that was a 2:00.48.
Very grey. It's really hard to figure out where everyone is.
What if they're lap down or you're racing
Yeah.
against them?
Some very variable light conditions across the course. Ooh. Nearly halfway there. Come on, Caroline. Let's keep going. Be frugal.
All right, that was a 1:59.67.
Now 8% offline.
Cheers for the update.
That was a 2:00.44.
Halfway there, guys. Keep going.
My Squire's gone.
Indeed. One less car to deal with, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Caroline, come on.
Up to 9th.
Nice, keep going.
Next time to hurt.
All right, that was a 2:01.23.
Oh dear, that was strange. My wheel just made like what can only be described as a tooting noise.
Six percent.
Thank you. Thinks it's time for new rubber.
All right, that was a 2:03.75.
Right, guys, 27 seconds. Let's go. Whew. Stretch, stretch, stretch.
Hardwick's catching me.
was a 2:53.58. That was a 1:58.93.
Here we go.
Oscar Hardwick's got me out of the first corner.
Okay.
All right, that was a 1:58.35.
Wow, they're braking so... they're braking and turn.
I'll go and make the strategy work.
Thank you, Phil.
What do you do?
He taught me
What?
how to catch the car.
Ah,
That was a 157.7.
Ah, so you
I thought
asked
you-
him about.
Sorry, I'm jumping in and out. Well, actually, I haven't might be on mute for a long time. How's it going? What position you're in?
I'm in 15th.
Ah!
Sounds like you're fighting a walrus.
Fucking lost all concentration now.
Sorry, Mike, did I distract you? Oh, Junt's gone round! These two better not start scrapping. The guy behind me is getting closer. Ooh, Hamlet's binned it! Nope, he's back. I'm in 14th now, so someone did bin it. Brave move round the outside here. Got it done. Nice. There.
come on. I want Cooper and DeFries to start fighting.
All right, that was a 158.54.
They're not racing you, Schroten. Why you let me through?
Actually, no, I'll keep that on.
Come on, Caroline. Quarter of an hour.
My front left tyre's dying.
That was a 157.62.
Oh wow, guy behind me's binned it. A bit of breathing room. Thank you, Phil. I feel a bit of cramp in my shoulder.
Yeah, I've got the same.
Ow, that hurt.
I've got to manage my tyres.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, they're down to 38% and we've still got about 5 laps.
7.
I wonder if anyone's going to have to splash and dash.
That's what I'm thinking I may have to do near the end. I'm having a back marker just about to unlap himself.
Got my braking point there. Really stop trying to do a rental arithmetic in my head while I'm driving 7.6 litre Chevrolet Corvette GT car. I've got enough. Five laps.
All right. That was a 1:58.95.
Really getting on the car ahead here, car. Come on. Push!
Done it again. That's it. That's it. Done.
Oh, damn, man.
Sorry, Mikes.
Until I can figure out what is wrong with this laptop to closing itself down, I have no idea where I'm going to race. And as
Oh,
far
what,
as
did it
I'm
minimise?
concerned, it minimised itself twice.
Oh,
so
cool.
I know as I was going around turn 1. So to be perfectly honest with you, I had no chance. Done. I officially probably am going to stop racing until I can sort this out. Fed up with everything going wrong.
I know people are having issues with it.
Yes, but Tom, the problem is it hasn't been doing it for 2 weeks, and now it decides to do it on the day of a race.
It's because you're using the RF scan for the first time in the past 2 weeks.
Ah,
That seems to cause issues.
Ah. There you are. Add my log. Calamities and fails.
I've got the roar of an Aston behind me.
Haven't heard one of them in a little while. I've seen his Corvettes and Beamers.
Yeah.
All right. That was a 1:58.26.
think I'll just be able to make it.
Good stuff.
I mean, we've got technically 4 laps. 3 laps.
Oh, the guy ahead of me's got problems. Puncture! Trying to push the tyres just a little too much, unlucky.
I'm going to be doing that, mate. This back mark is trapped behind me.
That was a 1:59.43.
Nearly there.
Come on, I have to do an extra 3 laps. This is going to kill my tyres. We're already down to 20%.
Oh my lord.
I have faith in them that they won't blow.
I wish you luck.
Cheers.
Come on, nearly there, car.
Someone else has got a puncture up ahead.
All right, that was a 1:58.59.
Mike Schroten.
Ooh. Ah, I wonder if that's why he let me by. So he lapped me. And
Then let you by.
Yeah. This was a good 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, he's got a puncture.
Oh, unlucky. So close.
And I'm going to get overtaken by Cooper.
Unlucky.
Well, you know, I'm not going to fight because you just wear my tyres out.
Indeed. There were 3 minutes-ish to go. You don't want to do anything silly.
Yeah. Especially when my tyres are down at 14% now. So De Vries has just completely cut the left kink.
Come on, car. Come on.
I can make the extra lap, it's going to be uncomfortable.
On to the final lap. Clock will have gone 0 by the end of this one, so
All right, that was
get her home.
158.91.
I'm just going to let the back marker go. If you can get alongside me.
What position are you, Tom?
7th.
Nicely done.
10% going across the start finish.
Where are you, Matt?
12th, as it happens.
Means you're going to jump me in the standings.
Only if I finish at 12.
Come on, Ty, don't give out. I'll be nice to you if you be nice to me.
I'll give you a bath.
I won't turn you into Pirellis.
Whee! Steady now, Caroline. Steady.
Back. I've got almost 10 seconds back to Fiddock.
Come on, come on, come on. There is time up. Maybe the first car across the line. For once, I'm normally the last.
But look, oh god! Roy Schroeten's got a puncture.
Do I get the checkered? Yes, I do! 12th place. Yes!
Up to 6th.
Well done.
Hold on, guys.
But my tyre's got 6% and I'm just about to finish the second sector. Come on, baby, hold together.
Well done, Caroline. Well done.
Hold together. I'll get you some nice contact glue. 6%. Jesus Christ, it could go at any moment.
Congratulations. Oh! The Corvette won!
Across the final corner.
So-
Tyres
Fail.
about to give way. And I get 6th. My god, I did not expect that this morning.
Corvette won, Caroline! That's what I'm talking about.
My tyre's at 5%.
Well done, you
Jesus
judged that
Christ.
well.
I've still
The
got
cars
17
deserve
litres of
a
fuel.
well-deserved rest after
Yeah.
that. Let's have a look at it.
I'm getting the car back to the pits.
Ooh, good dent on the side there.
As Fiddick goes by, he got 7th.
Oop. Follow these guys home.
I kind of knew the tyre wouldn't go because Mike said that he managed to get to 0% and it didn't go. So I was kind of banking on that, but... Who won? James?
James Johnson. And
Ah.
Alex won. Alex Cooper has won the drivers. Nothing to play for anymore, except the win.
Sven de Vries and Fiddick have hit each other. There's Van der Voort.
Whew. That was like nothing else.
He got a puncture on the final lap.
Whoa.
No, Mike Schroeten, he got a puncture on like 5 laps to go or something like that. And it was Roy Schroeten who got the puncture on the final lap.
Oh.
2%. My tyre was still good for another lap if I'd taken it cautiously, but...
Well, what I will say is huge commiserations to both Mike's and Phil. Unlucky in what was chaotic conditions, it has to be said.
Submit a instant protest to the weather.
Yeah, the weather caught everyone out.
And I'm back in the pits with 1%. I'll take you to the pit box.
I think this is us. Whew. Caroline, well done. Enjoy a nice rest. So, that completes the evening's racing, and boy oh boy, it was a hell of a race. Here are the unconfirmed standings at the end of the race. James Johnson takes the win from David Junt. Oscar Hardwick, an impressive third following his win last time out at Bathurst, followed by Alex Cooper, Sven de Vries, Tom, cracking effort, got the car home in 6th, superb work. Then David Fiddick, Roy Schroten and Mike Schroten, the brothers there, Menno Clont, Perry Vink, then myself, the first lap car. Oh, that's
you got 12th.
Bad. That's not so bad. I thought I was much further down.
Chuggy, you got 12th.
Yes. So my
you got
run
15th, 14th, 13th,
my run of
12th.
improvements and point scoring finishes.
So
continues.
you need to get 11th in the next one and then 10th in the final.
Indeed. I think that's what I've got to go for now. Sod everything else. Anyway, to conclude the standings, we've got Kenny Lieber, Tom van der Voort, Theo van der Brink, Martin Palm, Mark Fuller, Michael Ballard, Harley Hamlet, Ron Squire, John McLean, Miles Dixon, Philip Morby, Ben Willis, Timo Toika, Scott Sovic, Alessandro Poetti, George Tuyamanis, and John Hicken.
11 DNFs.
11 DNFs, a lot of cars. Actually, no. How many cars went out in Bathurst? I think more than that. But boy, oh boy, am I glad it's over. What about you, Tom?
Yeah, I'll say that.
I think you called the start perfectly to stay on the slicks. I must admit, I have no idea where I'd be, though, if I didn't do the strategy I did. I mean, I two-stopped in the end. But I think that was only enabled by the fact the track was so cool-wet that tyres lasted. What do you think?
Can you say that again? I was submitting my log.
Oh, sorry. No, I was basically saying I was surprised how well the tyres lasted.
Yeah, well, we weren't expecting track temperatures that low, weren't we?
No, we definitely were not.
Especially when the weather report came in at 26 degrees air temperature.
Yep.
And of course, at that temperature, the track is usually what we saw in qualifying around 32 degrees.
Indeed.
But glad it did stay low because that saved my tyre.
Yeah, same. That basically enabled me to finish the race where I did. Anyway, congratulations, mate. That's all I'm going to say.
Man.
That is a superb result. Very well done.
Congratulations to you on your 12th. At least we got some points out of it.
I'm over the bloody moon with that because, I survived or anything like that. But it has gone 15th, 14th, 13th, 12th. It's just, you couldn't make it up if you wanted to. Anyway, as I get my breath, then yes, please do mock me. Yes, it is a bit exhausting. Anyway, I will now turn my eye to the chat, and I see, oh, wow, lots of activity. Hello, guys. So, yeah, any questions or anything you want to discuss quickly here at the end? I think it's just me and Tom here. And, we'll have a bit of a chin wag. Cool, blimey. I still can't believe that start, honestly. I mean, yeah, that was just ludicrous. I mean, well, cars were ducking in left, right, and centre there. And, yeah, it was... Oh, well. Anyway, right, what I will do now, actually, is I'll shout everyone out who's put something in the chat so far, and we'll get going from there, shall we? So... Hello and thank you to Gaming Revolver HD, Bad Horror, Blown Tire, Sebi301, Thomas Willis, Stig Storm 147, Carboy Cam 92, Formula 1 Fan 1997, DJH 1015, MA Allington Sim Racing, and I think that may be everyone. Yes, indeed. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. And yeah, any questions? Far away.
I got a question for you, Chuggy.
Sure.
What went through your head when you got onto the grid and saw the weather?
You want to know something? I don't think anything went through my head. As weird as that may sound, it was more a factor of, well, hang on, this isn't what the weather said. What kind of outrage is this? But once I was out there, I instantly went, wet. I mean, in hindsight, it was a stupid decision, I think, because it was wet, yeah, and it definitely was wet enough for the tyres. But
did you try to think, oh, it could get worse, sort of thing?
Yeah, I mean, what instantly went into the back of my mind was Nürburgring in the World GT, which you weren't there for. But
it was the qualifying. Yes,
I got caught out because we went, oh, it's wet, and we went straight away. And because obviously we thought, oh well, it's going to get wetter, and it did not. And I didn't want to be caught the other way, especially the way that the clouds looked anyway. But yeah. That was not fun. What about you, Tom?
I got on. I saw it was wet, so I thought because GitHub, you know the map that you have before you go onto track.
Yes.
That now tells you the wetness.
Oh, really?
And I saw it was 28% on both wet and thing, and I thought I remembered back to testing at Silverstone when it was raining, and the wetness that it got to before I considered going on slicks was 35%.
Oh, really?
Before going on wets even. So I thought I'll go on to slicks and I'll see how the parade lap is. And my gut told me to stay on the slicks at the end of the parade lap because it was dropping. So I just stayed with it, and I got up to from, I think it was, where did I qualify? 13th? Yeah, 13th to 7th and then up to 6th. And I just stayed there until the first pit stop. But I wish I put a bit more fuel in the car because I was still going for the 2-stopper. And I had to change that, and of course that almost destroyed me at the end. But I'm lucky all my tyres managed to hold out and get some good points.
Well, the thing is, though, that's racing through and through. You just sometimes have to take the good with the smooth, and when it works, great. But obviously, you've got to take your chances, I guess.
And I also remember back to Lars Brugman in Formula Challenge around Monza. At the start of the race, it was wet, completely wet. He was on slicks. He managed to win.
Yeah.
Because it just dried out that quickly, and that was just unbelievable.
Well, it's as Murray said, right tyres at the right time.
Was it Murray or, what's his name? Brundle, you said that.
I thought it was Murray. Might be wrong.
You always said it was Brundle to me. We
Really?
were racing on Formula 1, yes.
Really?
Yeah, you said, Brundle. I don't know, it was either that or I love this new F1, but...
he did say that.
Yeah.
He also said a brilliant line at Spa, quite appropriate given Spa's the next round and all, about his going round. I forget what the name of the corner is, but the right-hander at the end of the Kemmel Straight, or the hairpin. Sorry, after the end of the Kemmel Straight, you've got to hug it like your favourite granny. I love that line. I think it's brilliant. Anyway, we have a few questions. I see. So, first of all, first question comes from Formula One fan 1997. Thank you very much for your question. And it is, what do I think about Red Bull's planned announcement for Spa? Now, I think this is more perhaps referencing the potential for Mr. Young Ricardo to be confirmed taking Mr. Webber's seat as of next year. Well, apparently, what I heard on the internet and in the rumor factory and whatnot is that it's a done deal. So, fair enough. I think Ricardo stepped up his game, and I think he deserves the drive. I mean, what do you think, Tom?
I completely agree with you about Ricardo. Since Webber announced that he was leaving, he's completely stepped up. I mean, I think he's had top 10 qualifyings ever since, and he's performed really well in that car. I mean, the car's not the fastest. It's I'd say it's in with the Sauber. I mean, maybe a little bit better than the Sauber, but it's performing really well with him, and he deserves the seat.
I completely agree.
I'd like to see an Aussie actually beat Vettel once in a while.
Agreed. I mean, what I found really interesting, and perhaps people outside of the UK may not have seen this, but Mark Webber was on Top Gear, the end of the very last series in the reasonably priced car, and he beat Vettel outright in the same equipment. So I found that quite interesting. Anyway,
And he was messing about inside the cockpit. as
He
well,
was.
wasn't
He was. He was doing a
Yeah.
lot of, no, well.
he?
being
Why
a showman.
miming it when people can't see you?
Oh well. My alarm going off, telling me to go to sleep. Not yet. We're not done here. So yeah, Formula One fan, 1997. Thank you for the question there. Hopefully that answers that for you. So let's have a look here. Next question comes from. Oh blimey, I've gone wrong way here in the stream. Comes from the JH1015, and they ask, what do the arrows on the right-hand side of my rev dial stand for? Good question. I don't actually know.
Slipstream?
I think it might be slipstream.
Have you got that little thing where it's got arrows pointing up and arrows pointing down?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's slipstream.
Mm.
There you go. It's basically just to tell you when you're in someone's slipstream and how much you're getting out of it.
Mm. Well, I hope that answers that, to be brutally honest. I don't really pay attention to that. I more keep an eye on, there are two little time things for car ahead and car behind. I more keep those out of that. But
most of the time, I have the display for like how far the two guys in front are and two guys behind, but that tends to distract me, so I turn it off and just drive the car and just go by feeling and sight.
Yes, definitely. I mean, so the thing with the Corvette, and I think it's probably true, to be honest, of all the cars in the World GT, is that because they've got so much mechanical grip, you might not be able to tell this from watching, but because they have so much grip, you can really throw them around and get quite aggressive almost with them in some parts of the track, and that's awesome because there's nothing better than throwing the car around. But at the same time, they're very fragile. I'm not sure if you've seen this with the Jaguar, Tom, but you can't really chuck it around sometimes. You've got to be a bit careful.
You need to drive my setup in the Jag to see how much mechanical grip I don't have.
Really?
Well, it turns in and it performs well, but you kind of get something wrong, the back kicks out and you have to kind of catch it. I've been trying to work on that with all my setups, but I just can't find a setup which is kind of balanced but also fast. So I have to compromise.
I think that's just a sort of a trick of sort of, I don't know, just rear-wheel drive cars, right? It's just a tricky old car to drive.
Yeah. They're going to kill you, but it's just a matter of when.
Yeah. So yeah, that I hopefully answers the question for you there, the JH1015. Thank you very much for it. So the next question, it's not particularly a question. Actually, fantastic. Stigstorm's kind of followed up on this. Matt Allington Sim Racing asks, wait, Caroline is the name of your car? And Stigstorm goes on to say, yes, I named my cars. The Corvette's called Caroline. My car from the GRC, the Ford Focus, was called Felicia. Stigstorm says, I wonder if there's any sort of, subtle theme to how I, designate my cars with names. It's not very subtle. I think of a female name which matches, the
first initial of the car.
Yes. So, yeah, nothing truly fantastic, I'm afraid, but
it's nothing like an anagram or something.
No, nothing really to read into it. Just a bit of fun, really. Yeah, it's just a bit of fun. I think it's cool to give the car a name, give it some personality, and all the rest. So, yeah. There we go. Right. So, just having a look here. I can't see any more questions immediately. I'll just refresh the page just to double check that, just in case we haven't missed anything. Oh, no, lots of things.
It's always good to refresh.
Oh, yes. So, yes, and Matt, M.A. Allington, Sim Racing. Yeah, RFE, randomness at work yet again. Very true.
It's just a shame that it happened to Mike's twice.
Yeah. He's been really unlucky.
Yeah, that and with the not getting on the grid in time, and that really screwed him over, I think.
Unfortunately, that is the case. Anyway, so guys, thank you very much for asking various questions and whatnot. Hopefully those have been answered suitably. Now, a surprise. So we're all very aware that, I think, Tom, you may disagree, but I think we're best in touring cars. And we are, of course, waiting for the announcement of the next GRC Touring Car Championship, which we will all be returning under
Oh, definitely.
under the 6-axis banner to defend our constructors in our case and go from there and hopefully for glory. But we've got some other things on the boil as well, and I've got a new car to introduce to you guys.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say you just got a new car. I was like, hang on, what about me?
No. So this isn't a done deal yet, unfortunately. We have to wait a little bit to be confirmed as into this championship. But can you hear that?
No, I can't. Oh,
Well,
no. You, sorry, I was not watching your stream. I was listening over the headset. I'm an idiot. I forgot that you're still streaming.
Yes, and unfortunately I'm a minute behind, so you wouldn't have seen that. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is the sound of this. Renault Megane in our Factor 2. We are chucking our proverbial heads into the GPVWC Masters Series, and I thought it'd be just for a little bit of fun to show you what our Factor 2 looks like in all its glory. Honestly, it's utterly cool. So I'll just chuck the car around a few laps. Tom, anything you want to add about the Masters in terms of hopefully we'll both get selected for our representative teams? We can have a look about that.
It's going to be very different to what you've been saying before, because in practice, warm-up, qualifying and race, we now have track rubbering in. And of course, if it's one lap qualifying, everyone's going to wait until the last bit to get out to get the best performance out of the track. And it's going to be very interesting if it rains as well, all the grip going away.
Yes, indeed. So you'll notice immediately I went to track and then came back. That's because R Factor would have deafened you. Thank you. R Factor for ignoring the Windows noise, whatever the deuce it is. There we go. That's a bit better, so you should be able to be heard. Ooh, bit tail happy there, even a bit. So yeah, R Factor 2 is, well, it's a step up. There's a obviously visual improvement, no doubt. You guys will be able to see that. But in terms of everything else, the course we will drive in the first round of the Masters. It's an interesting track, I think. I would say. Would you agree, Tom?
Yeah, it is interesting, and it's going to be quite difficult for me because I have a different kind of driving style to you as well. This wheel lock.
Yeah.
And I have been struggling with the steering lock and my pedals as well. You know that as well.
Yeah, indeed.
I have a weird issue where the throttle sensitivity goes through the roof. So I apply the throttle a little bit, the car spins round, and there's no setting to change that really, and it's really annoying. I'm still looking for a solution, but yeah, it's going to be interesting when it comes to if we do actually get confirmed as racing and we're starting to make setups.
Yep. I mean, it was interesting because basically I chucked this thing around this course for, I don't know, 10 or 15 laps yesterday, and I got into, well, the 1 minute 39s. I doubt I'll be able to do this or that kind of time now because, well, one, the track isn't rubbered in, and two, I'm talking, so I won't be giving it 100%. But it's going to be interesting to just sort of, ooh, I mean, it even took me back then. Not sure if you could really see that, but I got a bit of a tank slapper on the brakes. Oh gosh, keeping you awake. I mean, what I should really do is set up a little webcam so you can see me trying to catch it, fail.
I was actually thinking about doing that for Formula Challenge in the World GT because I have my own camera, but you know, my room isn't exactly the cleanest, and yeah, you don't want to see me just sat here covered in sweat, gripping a round wheel.
I must admit, I'm probably not a particularly nice picture at this point. Good lord, I need to concentrate. I'm just ruining this poor car. It does much better than what I'm giving it at the minute. But I think that, you know, just goes with the territory though of endurance racing. You know, it's hot and bothersome work. But anyway, hopefully we'll show you a bit of touring cars here, decently anyway. To round off the stream. So yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to this. I'm really hoping that we get selected. This is a first for GPVWC. I think it's great that a league is finally moving to R Factor 2, as I fail yet again at control the back of the car. Backed up better. Reverse. Wheels the wrong way around. Right. And yeah, just to show off what it can do, technology behind it, and well, to go from there really.
Can I just say one thing quickly?
Please do.
If you'd like to see my perspective of the World GT racing from tonight, I will be pushing that up on my own channel. On Saturday, I plan to do it because I have the second race at Croft of the TOCCS tomorrow.
Indeed, and that's a very valid shout. So first of all, Tom is a sensational driver, easily better than me. I'm quite happy admitting that.
You don't have to say that, man.
No, it's true though. I mean, come on, look at the Formula One. You and Mike's pediddled all over me. There.
I'd say Mike's is the best driver out of all of us.
I would agree. I fear the day he gets a wheel. Anyway.
I fear the day he drives actually against us in GRC.
Yes, that too. He's going to score us. Anyway, it's... Behave, Maxine. See, I've already given her a name.
God.
What? Yeah, it's a very fair shout to say that you're, first of all, a much better driver, but also the videos that Tom does of his racing and everything else are a real treat to watch. They might not be, say, as action-packed or you know, perhaps as funny as some videos you may see out there, but if you're into racing, just watching the technique, the style, and also just the banter as well.
Yeah.
It's all really good fun, so I do recommend checking out.
I have started bleeping all the language now since they are being put up on GPVWC as well.
Oh,
so
yes.
I thought, you know what, since these are going to be viewed publicly, what am I saying? They're already on YouTube. But more, it's setting kind of representing GPVWC sort of thing and promoting it. And I don't want people to think, they're just swearing their heads off and having a go at people, and it just looks crap. I mean, it is great fun when it goes right, but you do have some bad races.
Well, of course, and everyone does, and that's again why I said, tremendous bad luck to Phil and Mike's. They really got the raw end of the deal this evening, but that's motor racing. Much as I felt quite confident in my ability to show off this car, I'm actually failing. Hey, who did? So I'll try and get a decent lap in here. I think I'm now roughly there in terms of the pedal feel and everything else. It's a really kind of fun, enjoyable course, this.
I'm just thinking, Chuggy. Should we get Karen in a bit and do a bit of payday?
Now that is a very good idea. Might not stream that, I'm afraid, today, guys. But, so first of all, I mentioned this. Apologies for not having a video yesterday. But real life has been kicking me in the backside a bit. But, good news, real life is giving me a break next week. And time off from work. Success! So I'm hoping to, first of all, put up the normal schedule of videos, but also maybe a stream or two as well in free time. So keep an eye out for that. More than likely, Payday will be featured. Hopefully some Battlefield as well. Battlefield 4, holy crap, does that look amazing.
Have I told you
I
that
literally didn't think I could be wowed by it, but I have.
Have I told you that I'm thinking about doing what you're going to be doing with the PS3 to PS4 thing?
What's that?
Because Activision have said that Call of Duty goes from PS3 to PS4, like the upgrade is going to be 10 quid. If it's like that for like FIFA, Battlefield and other games, I'm considering doing that.
Yeah, I mean, that's a really good point. So there's for instance, Battlefield 3 will come out a full month here in Europe anyway, before the PlayStation 4 will. And I want to get some Battlefield time in. You want to know something? I'm just going to pull over. There we go, park it. Nice. Quit while I'm ahead. And what I will do is I'll warm up one I did earlier. I think it's a really cool idea to actually give you the ability to sort of buy and get kind of a discount almost. I want to play the games when they come out. Who doesn't? So, I'm pleased by that. I think it's a really cool idea.
We've kind of gone off topic from racing, haven't we?
We really have, but I'm not really all that concerned, Oh dear, I'm failing miserably to find the lap I wanted to show you. disastrous. What's the date today? Oh
It
no.
is the 22nd.
Ah, blast.
Did you not save it?
Oh no, it did. It's been overwritten though. So, oh dear. What I will do though is load up a certain replay from Snetterton, and I think we'll close to some racing from that. So
is that the Snetterton, me, you, and Cam?
we didn't. Yes, indeed. So what you're about to see on the replay is myself, Tom, and Cam, and a load of AI having a good old run round the Snetterton 300 circuit. And, well, our Factor 2's got built-in weather and all the rest. And that caught us out in a big way. I think it's fair to say. I think it caught us all out.
It was much like today, wasn't it?
You want to know something? You're right. It absolutely was. And was not expecting that, I think is the best way to describe it. This is interesting. Ah, that is not the replay I thought it was. Oh, this is going so well. I should have prepared this in advance, I think.
Don't worry, you can't do much worse than the cameramen at the Sony Gamescom conference.
Blimey, don't even start. Ooh, we're showing a trailer. I know, let's show the crowd. No!
I've just gone to the GPVWC live races. They've got about 10 servers up.
Sweet!
Or they're at least logged. You've got WSS official, World GT official, WSS official again, Masters, career, World GT, WSS, career, Super League official, and then career again.
Interesting.
They really need to get rid of most of those.
I'd be inclined to agree. Anyway, finally, replay, or at least from my perspective, I'll show you a few laps. Perhaps the first lap, and we'll move on from there. So that will this will pretty much conclude the stream for this evening, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. I hope that you've enjoyed the racing that has happened this evening. As we get away here on the start, and that's the power of a clutch and having the dry side of the track.
Yeah, lucky you.
Lucky old me indeed. So yes, the race, I think it's fair to say, was all sorts of unexpected. And, some of us were okay with that, thankfully. Some were not, and, it's racing for you. It's a pain in the backside. But anyway, it was a race, and it was a race of attrition. It was a race of strategy, but I think it's fair to say not in the way that we perhaps may have thought it was. I'd like to thank Mr. Mikes and Mr. Phil for joining us. I don't know if they're around now or what the deal is, but thank you very much for joining us. And, well, of course, a massive thank you to Tom, and congratulations to him for a great race result. Thank you very much for joining us. And Tom appears to have...
Sorry, Cam's just directed me to a post about GRC, which I started reading, and... Yeah, Cam, he put something on your video saying they need to talk about GRC after this.
Yes, indeed, I did see.
So sorry, I kind of phased that. I do apologise.
Oh, no, not at all, not at all. So anyway, I think I'll wrap the stream up here and now. This may very well be what you'll be seeing in the future. I certainly hope so. These cars are a hoot to drive. Thank you very much for joining us, though, as we took those World GT cars round Brno for an hour of unexpected, unplanned, real racing. Guys, I've been Chuggy. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you next time out on the racetrack. Hang on a second.